Uh, my name is Regina Askia Williams, and I just need to vent, okay? I need to talk about something that got me hopping mad this morning. Okay, so my best friend woke me up, right, on my day off and told me he would like to interview me in an online program, a Facebook Live program, and, our state, Akwa Ibom State. And I came downstairs without my face, without my coffee, and, just because I wanted to get on his program and share knowledge. All right. So before now, we had a discussion about what is happening in Akwa Ibom State of Nigeria, where there is a lot of news and gossip flying around about women and prostitution. Rudy, you're in my shot. I can see you in the mirror. Okay. About women prostituting and fighting with each other online and accusing each other's, somebody's wife of sleeping with somebody's husband to collect money or what have you. All right. And it was an interesting discussion, and he made a lot of sense. But he made some statements there that got me a little steamed up, a little stymied. Okay, he accused Nollywood of being the cause of the breakdown of morals in Nigeria. He said that Google has noted that Nigerian women are the most promiscuous women in the world. And after Nigerian women, it will be Akwa Ibom women, because most people have that, impression that as soon as you're a Calabar woman, they come at you for sex or something, because they have that underlying understanding that, because she's Calabar girl, she's promiscuous or whatever. And the women that are fighting online, exposing each other's nude or sex tapes, some young people blackmailing each other for money, saying if you don't pay me, we'll expose your pictures and all that. They're not helping matters. They're not helping matters in this situation. But, my take on that, I was so mad that he was not able to put me on so I could talk about it. My take on that is that Nollywood is just a mirror reflection of what the society is. In my time, Nollywood was a big thing. People were excited to watch. We told real stories. But in today's world, or in today's Nigeria, where the moral fabric has so disintegrated, Nollywood is only a reflection of what is going on. It is not the cause of the problem. It is just a reflection of what is going on. Now, let me remind everybody that Nollywood has become the third biggest movie industry in the world. First, there is Hollywood, then there's Bollywood, and then there's Nollywood. Nollywood has created economic independence for so many young people in Nigeria. If only we could get our technology together, get our storyline straight, and tell intelligent stories about ourselves as a people, and that will help us secure our place in the market and reap greater economic benefits from Nollywood. So once again, Nollywood is just a reflection of the society and not the root cause of the problem. Now, what is the root cause of the problem? Now, Maslow said that before any development can happen, people must be able to fulfill the basic necessities or basic requirements of life. And that will be food, shelter, and security, okay? If there is no food, there's no shelter, and there's no security, whatever you say goes in this ear and out the other, okay? So if you're going to talk to people about the need to rebuild our values, the need to rebuild our morals, you have to, first of all, make sure that they are in a position to understand, accept, and assimilate what you are saying to them, okay? If somebody is hungry, somebody has not ate, somebody is sick, what are you going to say? They're not going to even listen to what you say, talk less of acting on what you have said, okay? So the root cause of promiscuity is poverty. And what is the root cause of poverty? Mismanagement, okay? Mismanagement by the people in offices that should be taking care of the community. They don't do that. They stuff their pockets with money that is meant to build schools, to build clinics, to feed people, right? And then they turn around and say, oh, people are promiscuous, people are lax. What did you expect? What did you expect? A woman goes to look for a job, and instead of giving her a job, there's some kind of sexual assault going on because somebody came to look for a job. A woman goes to look for a letter of recommendation, and rather than help her with that letter of recommendation, you want some, benefits from her. What do you expect? So if we're going to arrest poverty, promiscuity, and what have you, we must start at the top. We must start at the top, okay? Our leaders, our government officials have to wake themselves up, have to give themselves a good talking to. They have to change their moral values, okay? How many cars can you drive? How many toilets can you sit on? How many rooms can you sleep in? Right? You have to feed yourself and consider that there are other people around you who are in need of this. Now, we didn't build schools, we didn't build hospitals, we did not build clinics, and COVID is here. What now? What now? Now, the church. When I was young, the church made sure that the church community was okay. The church took care of its own, okay? Children, we had Sunday school, we had Girls Guide, we had Boy Scout. The church took care of the church community. And not only the church community, they went out and took care of the larger community. What is happening? What's happening now? What is the church doing? Apart from collecting tithes and saying, preaching prosperity messages, what is the church doing for the larger community? How can we have a church in every corner and people do not know that the greatest commandment is to love your neighbor as you love yourself and be your brother's keeper? If you loved your neighbor as you loved yourself, you will not be comfortable seeing people hungry. You will not be comfortable seeing wives and women go out to beg for food or sleep around to get money to buy food, to feed themselves, to feed their children, to send people to the hospital. You will not be comfortable with that. If you loved your neighbor as you loved yourself, you would be your brother's keeper. You will know that if you give this man a job, his wife will be taken care of. His children will be okay. Right? Now, we close our eyes to all these problems and we pick on the woman. That she does not have the moral value. She does not respect herself. She's going to sleep with this. For what reason? For what reason? For what reason? Attack a problem at the root. That's the only way we can find a solution. I'm coming for a Taiki Day next Thursday. Be sure to keep a date. Thank you.